in the bustling heart of New York City, where the aroma of fresh pasta and sizzling steaks filled the air. Alex Ramirez lived his ordinary life as a waiter at Giovanni's Italian Bistro. At 25, Alex was sharp-witted and observant. With a mind that absorbed details like a sponge, he juggled trays with grace, memorized orders without a notepad, and charmed patrons into generous tips. But his world was one of long shifts, aching feet, and a modest apartment shared with roommates. His boss, Mr. Giovanni Rossi, owned the place, a gruff but fair man who had built the restaurant from a single food cart decades ago. Alex admired Rossi's success, but felt trapped in his own cycle of paycheck to paycheck living. One day, he'd whisper to himself while wiping tables, "I'll have more than this." The call to adventure came one rainy evening. As Alex cleared a table near the back office, he overheard Rossi on the phone, his voice strained. "The expansion loans are killing me. The business doesn't pick up. I might have to sell." Rossi's empire wasn't just the bistro. It included a small chain of suppliers and delivery services. The words ignited a spark in Alex. That night, poring over free online articles on his phone, he discovered the world of personal finance, stocks, savings, and the magic of compound interest. What if I could build something bigger? He thought. The idea of owning his own business, perhaps even Rossi's, seemed audacious. But the seed was planted. Patience and smart reinvestment could turn pennies into fortunes. Yet, doubt crept in the refusal of the call. Alex stared at his bank statement. $200 in savings, after rent and bills. Who am I kidding? I'm just a waiter, not some Wall Street tycoon. Raised in a working-class family where money was always tight, he feared failure. Temptations, lumdu, sneakers, nights out with friends. Why sacrifice now for a distant dream? He almost abandoned the idea, content to drift. Fate intervened with a mentor. Enter Mr. Elias Hawthorne, a regular patron and elderly investor with a penchant for tiramisu and tailies of the stock market. Noticing Alex's keen questions about business news, Hawthorne took him under his wing during slow shifts. "Son," he'd say, adjusting his spectacles, "wealth isn't about getting rich quick. It's about patience and reinvestment. Start small. Save 20% of every tip. Invest in low-cost index funds. Let time do the work. Compound interest is your silent partner." Hawthorne shared books like The Intelligent Investor and explained concepts simply. Diversify to spread risk. Reinvest dividends to grow your pot and avoid debt traps. Inspired, Alex opened a brokerage account with his meager savings, buying his first shares in a broad market fund. "This is your journey, Alex," Hawthorne urged. "Cross the threshold, and don't look back." Emboldened, Alex crossed into the unknown. He committed to a rigorous plan. After taxes, he saved half his earnings, living frugally on rice, beans, and free restaurant meals. His first investment, $1.50 a month into stocks. He educated himself voraciously, podcasts on wealth building, YouTube tutorials on budgeting. But the tests began swiftly. Allies emerged. A fellow waiter, Maria, who joined his savings club, sharing tips on cheap living. Enemies, the market's volatility. A dip in stocks wiped out early gains, testing his resolve. Temptations struck too. A flashy car ad, a friend's lavish wedding invite. "Why wait?" his mind whispered. But Alex remembered Hawthorne's wisdom. Patience turns seeds into forests. He reinvested every dividend, watching his portfolio inch upward 5%, 10%, compounding over months into years. Years passed in this forge of trials. Alex approached the inmost cave as he turned 30, now a head waiter with insider knowledge of the bistro's operations. Rossi's business faltered amid economic downturns, rising costs, competition from chains. Alex's investments, however, flourished through disciplined reinvestment. He diversified into bonds, real estate ETFs, even a side hustle tutoring finance to locals. His net worth crept to $50,000, then $100,000 as he poured back every gain. Reinvestment is the key, he'd journal. Don't spend the fruit. Plant more trees. The ordeal arrived like a storm. Rossi, now in his 70s, announced he was selling the company debts, had mounted in retirement beckoned. The asking price, $500,000 for the bistro chain and suppliers. Whispers of corporate buyers circulated, threatening to gut the soul of the place. Alex faced his darkest moment. His savings stood at $300,000, short by a mile. Panic set in sell stocks now. Borrow recklessly. But patience prevailed. He approached Hawthorne one last time. Leverage what you have wisely, the mentor advised. Alex negotiated with Rossi, revealing his loyalty and vision. Touched, Rossi agreed to a partial buyout. Alex would purchase 60% upfront, financing the rest through reinvested profits over time. To bridge the gap, Alex liquidated just enough assets, preserving his compounding engine. In a triumphant resurrection, Alex sealed the deal. The ordeal's fire had refined him. He outbid outsiders by promising to honor the legacy. Now owner, he revitalized the business. Efficient suppliers, employee profit sharing, drawing on lessons learned. His wealth snowballed as reinvested earnings fueled expansions of food truck, online delivery. The road back was bittersweet. Alex returned to his ordinary world, transformed. No longer just a waiter but a leader. He mentored young staff, echoing Hawthorne's teachings. Wealth wisdom starts with patience. Save diligently, invest smartly, reinvest relentlessly. Compound interest isn't magic, kids math powered by time. Under his helm, Giovanni's thrived, profits soaring 40% in the first year. Alex's journey culminated with the elixir. Not just ownership, but a life of purpose. B40, his company was worth millions, built brick by patient brick. He often reflected on that rainy night, sharing his story at seminars. I was a smart waiter who bought his boss's company. Tihimoro, patience and reinvestment are your greatest allies. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your dreams compound into reality.